People have asked me, should I leave this person? Should I just discontinue this relationship? What should I do? How should I feel? I'm afraid that these are questions that I have no answer for. But I can tell you that there are some tips or some things that you can be aware of which will help you take a very informed decision. Whenever you are with that person, do you feel empowered? Do you feel full of energy, or do you feel as if the energy is being sucked out from you? Then that person is probably not a good fit for you. The second thing, what are the things that you do with that person? Is it the same things day in and day out? There is a kind of monotony to it. Then if you are a person who likes variety, who is not happy with that, have you ever tried to talk to that person about that monotonous routine behavior? Are they willing to change? No? Then this is where the stagnation or sometimes a contempt for that person would start seeping in, and that'll be the having contempt for the other person will definitely end that relationship. Again, if your thoughts are not aligned, okay, if you don't have common interest, people say that you should have common interest with your spouse. I totally disagree. If you don't have common interest, to my way of thinking, it makes life more interesting, because you can have a discussion, you can argue, you can counter argue and have a good lively discussion, and the energy that you feel during those discussions are the things that keep you warm, keep your heart warm, and not like, yeah, I agree to everything. It doesn't mean anything. But now the factor here is, when you have disagreements, when you have your discussions, is your partner willing to disagree? If you say, I agree to disagree, okay, is your partner willing to respect your arguments, respect you when you say that I don't agree with your opinion? Does he respect you? Bottom line is, does he respect you really, he or she? Okay, so these are a couple of pointers. If you look back and analyze your relationship, which will tell you where you're going in that relationship. Are you progressing? As I said, life is always a progress from point A to point B, and not just from one place to another. Your mind has to evolve, emotionally mature, and that relationship also has to mature. You don't feel the same when you are just you have gotten married, or after 10 years after marriage, the feeling is entirely different. It's a different level, and it should be an upward level, not to a downward level direction. Okay, so these are some things which if you observe in your relationship, try to make it all right, try to have an open discussion, and if it doesn't work out, yeah, then maybe the answer would be, I would need to move out of this relationship.